Steve is in court to claim £4,265.71 from his friend for his contribution towards the costs of running Santa's sleigh. Defendant Roy admits he agreed to contribute, but says as he gives his time for free, he should not have to pay.
Now, do we have Roy here?
Yes, Judge.
And Steve, as I understand it, you met some time ago, in 2003, correct?
Yes.
And over the years, you've done some charity work together, correct, Roy?
Yes.
Because the thing is, Steve, it seems to me that you really love Christmas, am I right?
Yes.
What is it about Christmas that you like?
It's the kids and seeing them believing and having fun, and it's just the best time of year for me.
Do you have an interest in Christmas as well, Roy?
I do.
You certainly do. There's Steve, who's always loved it. Have you always loved it too?
Yes, I have.
Why is that?
Because I'm Santa for the kiddies.
You're Santa for the kiddies. Now, just to be clear, you're Santa's helper, not the real one, just in case anybody's watching. There's a photo of you being Kris Kringle.
Yeah.
In 2003, the two of you entered into a discussion, Steve, that you would provide something rather magical and wonderful for the local community. What was the discussion? What did you agree to do?
Build a sleigh.
Build a sleigh. Now, not just any sleigh. This was going to be a very upmarket sleigh. There it is. And you see, there's a sleigh, and those are the reindeer. Now, the most important part of this is, once you'd built it, you were going to raise a little bit of money. Only the difference between you and perhaps other people thinking about building something like this is, were you going to keep that money yourselves, gentlemen? Yes or no, Roy?
No.
Where was the money going to go, Steve?
To different charities. See, it's never been about... This has never been built to raise money. It was for the kids.
That's the point. You took Santa Claus out to the communities, including some challenged communities as well, correct?
We tried to hit the deprived areas where they haven't got a lot. So this is what we've created. We're proud of it, and it's been a wonderful journey.
The thing is that, believe it or not that I've had any letters from Santa Claus, but this sort of thing costs money. Sleighs cost money. You've got to feed Rudolph, etc.
It doesn't run on pixie dust.
It certainly doesn't. And now Rudolph is a celebrity and become a bit like a Kardashian. It costs even more money. Rudolph's almost certainly got his own Instagram page.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
In 2003, when you first agreed to do this, you did something, I have to tell you, Sir Steve, very, very sensible indeed, which was to draw up a partnership agreement between the two of you. Can you hand that partnership agreement to me? Sir, were you given any legal advice or anything of that sort, or was it just your idea, or perhaps was it your wife's?
No, I've worked in community centres and bits and all that. And to me, this is our governing document.
Very sensible thing to do, sir. There are various things in this agreement, and one of the things that you wrote a few lines up is as follows, and this is the important part of this case. Both parties will contribute funds to build and run the sleigh in equal terms. Now, it's signed on the 12th of April of 2003. Now, Roy, do you remember signing it?
Yes, I do.
How much money did Roy contribute up to 2015?
Roy used to contribute up to 2010. From 2010 to 2015, nothing really.
No money at all?
No.
It's very important, sir. 2010, very little. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He didn't give you any money at all. You paid not just the lion's share, but the full share of the considerable cost to keep this thing going, right?
Yes.
Why did you allow it to continue without asking him for his portion?
We have had these discussions. Roy went through a bad patch in 2010.
Right.
So it wasn't the time to ask for anything. And to be honest, I don't think he's ever recovered properly.
Roy, I don't know what happened, but it's odd to me. Did something take place in 2010?
Yes, I had a bereavement.
Was it someone close to you?
Yeah, wife.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Thank you.
Were you able to continue financing this after 2010?
No.
Is that part of the reason you allowed this to continue?
Yeah, yes. I mean, Roy he still comes around. He puts the time in the, you know.
He got into difficulty,
Yeah.
and consequently, you were prepared to allow this to continue. My difficulty, sir, is that this is a contract from 2003. For a better part of 5 years, at least, you allowed him to do this work as a Santa, and the challenge is you never brought a legal case against him or did anything to get the money from him. You were prepared to put in a disproportionate financial share. In fact, all of the money. Now, that's not to say you didn't do anything, because what did you do as a Santa? Was it pleasant, sitting outside all that time, even covered in a beard? What?
Sitting out in all weathers.
All weathers, right?
weathers,
So you're sitting in the cold as Santa's assistant.
Yeah.
Where is he sitting?
Sitting in his cab.
In the cab, in the front.
Eating my mince pies.
Doing what with your mince pies?
Eating them.
Were you eating his mince pies?
I do like mince pies.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.